Yeah, buddy. So this video here is going to be dedicated to little Miss Zoey. I wanted to make it this video because the scenery that I am predicting that we are going to be driving through is absolutely beautiful, just like you, sweetheart. So I wanted to dedicate this video to you. Now, we are currently in Iowa. We're about to go down to the Tyson plant, go pick up our load there. I did call and got a hold of somebody finally, no thanks to our office. But they did verify that the load is ready. So we're going to do a pre-trip and then get moving. I'll see you guys soon. This is always the fun part, trying to find,
will arrive at your destination.
You know, where they want the trucks. And it looks like this here's the truck entrance. So we'll get our load and then make our way west. Alright, so that was less than pleasurable. I mean, the way that they park these trailers so close together, I mean, I'm not a small guy. And trying to get into a space like this, it's not an easy task. And then you gotta, you know, wind the handle so you can lift the landing gear of the trailer. Oh. But we got it. We're finally in and out. That only took a little over an hour to do a drop and hook at Tyson, but at Tyson, that's actually acceptable. So we got the computer work done. We got the paperwork done. Let's see. this is actually
either
where
at the 2 left
I may be
lanes.
moving to. It's a beautiful area.
Continue on I-80.
So we got our fuel, got some snacks, drinks, we're good to go. We're gonna make our way out of here. This place is busy, real busy here. I was thinking about stopping and taking my 30 here. But I think I'll pass. Now the one thing I did notice is we're missing a mud flap on the trailer. It was there when we picked it up. Somehow between, well, within the last 100 miles, that thing took flight. I don't know what happened to it. All the screws are still there, so look at this guy. This is why you don't pull into a parking spot. Now he's got to turn around, back out, can't see. Had no idea that I was coming through here. People who pull into parking spots, you know, a lot of people will say that they do this because they're afraid of backing. What do you call this? Absolutely unbelievable. You know, it'd be a lot easier if you just backed into the parking spot. Things that make you go, So yeah, at some point we're gonna have to stop, see if we
Turn
can
left
mud flap
on
this
Nebraska
thing.
14, then take the first left.
So what I'll probably end up doing, I have tools in the truck. So what I'll probably end up doing is, seeing that the screws are still there, I may just buy the mud flap, put it on,
Turn left on I-80 West.
and I'll submit the receipt and my labor rate. Save set at 30 continuous, and it only used 1.5 gallons, so that's not bad at all. But seeing that I spent my 30-minute break volunteering my services, fixing that butt flap, we are going to take just a few minutes here. I did something that I normally don't do, and only because this particular Love's has a place called Taco John's. I've never had them, but I'm assuming it's probably similar to Taco Bell in a sense. And any smart truck driver knows that Taco Bell or anything that has the word taco in it is a big no-no. Not unless you live dangerously. But I did something just as dangerous, if not worse, because I got one of them freaking hot dogs off the rollers. always a FedEx truck involved. Big accidents, there's always a FedEx truck involved. And, when I saw and heard that a vehicle had, a semi-truck had rolled over, I wasn't surprised that it was FedEx. They need to put a governor on those trucks. I mean, I don't understand why FedEx allows their drivers to drive as fast as they are. I mean, it's just out of control. And even, just our, general driving, I see it all the time. FedEx and UPS, more FedEx than UPS, but they blow past me like I'm at a dead stop. I mean, if I'm doing 65, they're blowing past me well over 75. And there's just no reason for it. I don't know, I feel bad for the two drivers that were involved in that accident, but what are you gonna do? So all in all, today wasn't a bad day. Tired. So tomorrow morning we're going to be starting up somewhere between 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning. We'll be starting back up. So with that being said, time to close the curtains and get some shut-eye. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. So I did not want to get up this morning. Last night when I shut down, it was still in the mid-90s, so I kept the AC on, and when I got up this morning it was 60 degrees. So needless to say, it was quite chilly in the truck this morning. But we just finished up the pre-trip, went in, we got our coffee, gotta have coffee, got our breakfast, pre-trip is done, all looks good. Today's gonna be a good day. We're gonna be going through Wyoming, Utah, and up into Idaho. had started recording again when I was coming off the off ramp, and I'm gonna end up editing that section out. But, well, I'm telling myself that, but you'll probably already see that because it's not in the video. But when I got off, there was a white pickup truck pulled over on the side of the road next to this Love's that I'm at. And I originally had thought that it was just a cop had somebody pulled over, but a closer look, I ended up going right past him. And the cop is out there doing CPR on somebody. So that part of the video is not in there for obvious reasons. I couldn't tell you anything about the victim, male, female, I couldn't tell you. I just saw the cop doing CPR on somebody, and I kind of looked away because I don't have the stomach for that anymore. So parked on my truck and asked me to back up 5 feet. This flatbed has been trying to park for however long. The truck next to me is Prime. He's ready to leave, and had the flatbed just pulled out, Prime could have moved, and this guy would have had ample amount of room to park. They have now woken up 7 drivers Yeah, buddy. Man, I hope you guys enjoyed that scenery as much as I did, because that is just absolutely beautiful. Just, I'm in awe by the scenery around here. It's just unbelievable. But we're here, we're about 7 miles from Gateway, Washington, which is where we're going. We're only about 7 miles from our drop point. So it's now, what, 11:30 in the morning. We don't deliver till 3 a.m. We did get our next load. I couldn't believe it. So as soon as we drop this load here at Walmart, we got about an hour drive to some other city, Natchez or something like that. Pick up our next load, should be a preloaded trailer. Very possible that it might be ready by the time we get there. And pick that load up, and then that's going out to Oklahoma. So nice 1,900 mile run there. So I requested to come out west, and they put me out here. So we got, what, like a little over 2,000 miles for this one here, 1,900 miles for the next load, and that one delivers on Thursday. hours later, I have the green light, but the paperwork's not done because they have to count all of the product that they just took off. That actually takes longer than unloading the trailer itself, and they don't let you leave until everything is done. So tick tock. But our next load is about 55 miles from here. So once we get done here, we'll get the trailer cleaned out and then make our way up to Natchez, Washington. I think that's how they say it. And that one's going to Oklahoma. Probably not going to stream that one. And you know, this video here is going to take a lot of time to edit and get it posted and stuff like that. So, you know, but again, I wanted to make this video for Zoey. This has been a long time coming. I've been trying to get a decent load like this where I can make something out of it. And the scenery is just absolutely beautiful. I mean, even watching the sun come up, I mean, it would have been nice to have been out on the road, but I get to watch the sun come up over the Walmart building. Nothing spectacular. But, so I'm hoping, as long as Walmart doesn't eat up too much of my clock, I can go up. I believe we're picking up a preloaded trailer. Now, that's going off of what the load assignment looks like. But, you know, I was looking at the satellite view, and I don't believe it's going to be a preloaded trailer. I think it's going to be a live load, but I could be wrong. One thing tells me it's a preloaded trailer, the other, you know, the looks of it tells me it's going to be a live load. But either way, hopefully we can get back out on the road pretty soon. And I'm predicting that we can get from the shipper to at least Salt Lake City would be nice, or somewhere near there. And then tomorrow morning when I start up, we'll finish up Utah and then go through down the 80 through Wyoming, and get towards either Laramie or Cheyenne. So hopefully we can do this. Now the other thing is my clock. I only have 13 hours left of my 70, which I'm going to burn through 90% of that today. And then I think I get like 7.5 hours back tonight. So I should be able to run 10 today, have 10 for tomorrow. And then I have no idea what it looks like from there. I can probably go through the computer and look, but I'm not too concerned about it. We have until, I believe, the 16th. Yeah. So we'll be dropping off in Ochaleta, Oklahoma on the 16th at 8:30 in the morning at the Walmart there. Another Walmart load. But, you know, if these are the loads that have the mileage the Walmart runs, I'll do this all day. You can give me 1,600